Alright, and welcome to Solving Square Root Equations, Level 1. Now, in this very first example, we're given the square root of x is equal to 8. And one thing that I really want you to write at the top of your paper is that a square is actually, what we're going to say, is the opposite of a square root. Okay, I can just write the word OPP for opposites. Okay? So if a square and a square root are opposites, then if I want to solve for x here, I have to get rid of the square root by taking its opposite. And the opposite of a square root is a square. So what I do to the left, I of course do to the right. Now here, a square root and a square cancel, and I have x equals 8 squared. That really means 8 times 8, which would be 64. Okay, example 2. All of these are really going to be the same. How do I get rid of a square root? How do I get rid of a square root? The answer is in the name. The opposite of a square root is to take the square. What I do to the left, I do to the right. My square root and my square cancel. And here, negative 3 squared is really saying negative 3 times negative 3. Well, a negative times a negative is a positive, and 3 times 3 is 9. Easy. Let's move a little faster. Example 3, we have the square root of x is equal to 5. How do you get rid of a square root? Well, you take the square. What we do to the left, we do to the right, and the square root and the square cancel, and x is equal to 5 squared, which means 5 times 5, which is, of course, 25. Okay, here's example 4. We have the square root equals 7. Actually, let's make that a negative 7. That was my intention. Okay, so, well, to get rid of a square root, what do? We square it. And we square it. We square both sides. Our square root and our square cancel, and x is equal to negative 7 squared is negative 7 times negative 7. Well, negative times a negative is a positive, and 7 times 7 is positive 49. Alright, I hope this helps, and I'll see y'all in our level 2 video.